So here's the thing, I don't have everything opened right away. I need test IO and then we're jumping straight into this. So give me 1 second to make sure IO is all good. Yeah, it's all good. Because I'm not wearing the headset during this. Saying right now, this should come out tonight. I'm recording this at like 5 p.m. Once I'm done with this, I'm taking a shower. But yeah, I'm hoping to get this out tonight. This is one of 2 videos I planned for today. This should have no problem getting up. But yeah, I want to record this and then go take a shower. The other thing I can do after a shower, because it's not a long thing, so if anything, it might be similar length to this. Battle Angel, Last Order, Manga Buddy. Let's go visit Manga Buddy. Okay, no new chapters of anything else. We covered, what, 51 last time? Yeah, right? Give me 1 second to make sure. BAA. We did 52 last time. 50, 51, 52. So 53 is where we're picking up. Oh. Okay, so 53 starts somewhere's different. Holy crap. Jumping straight into this, I was like, did I miss something? I don't remember them being up on this thing. Let me open up the page to Battle Angel Alita. This is going out, what, 2 weeks after the other one? I'm saying right now the next part of Battle Angel Alita will be special. It'll be longer. And it's going to take a little longer to come out. So just be wary that the next part of this will like come out in like 3 weeks, because I don't want to record it all in one going. What I'm going to do, but I might have to do it all in one going because I feel better that way if I remember everything. But we're doing something special for that one. I don't know if we'll do it again. Maybe if we ever hit Mars Chronicle. But we're starting off the fight with Velma versus Victor again. And they're on top of the ring, like the whatever that landmark is. I can't remember what the fuck that landmark is, but it's so high. This place is suited for a battle between the two strongest fighters of this planet. One tries to destroy humans. The other believes in their future and fights for it. But Velma, you are wrong. Because humanity's history has ended when God dropped that astral body on that day. I'm just cleansing up some remnants. No, it has not ended yet. Behind this strong conviction, his explanation shook my heart and made me feel hopeless. I don't believe in God or Buddha, but I believe in humanity's future. That's the same with me. I don't really believe in God. I pray to the sun. That's it. Maybe the sun is the God, but I gambled on Arthur, but if he was not the person I expected, everything would go to waste. Okay, so they've made it to the city outskirts. The whole team, Arthur's team. Over there! How did they get up there? And they're pointing up there. They spared me the trouble of going to the shelter to kill them, Arthur. After my complete transformations, I will be in suspended animation for a few months. That's why I can't use this so much, but I think I still have enough power to kill them all after I kill you. And you can see, because actually, it looks like his armor on his... I forgot to take this off, I'm sorry. His scales on his... like on his chest and everything, looks like they pop out, sort of. Like they are breathing. I will not let you do it. I will save them no matter what. And you can see Velma fighting Victor, and they can see it too. They started fighting. It's a lover's quarrel. Arthur, Velma is fighting for us. Ben, go from the right side. Yeah, and CC, go from the left. 40 members each, and surround them. Don't attack until I make a sign. Wait until they drain their power. I don't think Arthur will kill Velma. I don't think it's going to happen. Oh, it's so cool. Like, Velma dodging the sword attack from Victor, and Victor just blocking the sword attacks from Velma. Just back and forth, back and forth. I'm surprised they haven't, cut through this ring yet. Because it's just back and forth, the swords just keep hitting the ground beneath them. Holy shit. I think Velma actually had a plan here. Because with all the cutting, she stands in a certain place and puts both her feet on the ground. You can see a shockwave fucking billow down the arch, and just kabam! Holy shit. So she did have a plan. Holy... And the section of the arch where Victor is starts falling. Falling down from 200 meters high. Even Victor can't survive this. No, I think he can. His fucking stupid armor. He must be dead. Revenge for Haruka. Arthur's still looking. He is dead. Serves you right. Wait, don't rush. I will stuff you, bastard. And then we can see a slash go through the snow and cut up a bunch of people. And him back up. Huh, monster! Holy shit. Victor, this massive looking figure, you can only, he's looking down and all the shadow is here. Looks like an entirely different type of creature, monster. And then you can see a sword. He throws his sword. It hits the back of a survivor and launches him. And he runs in and cuts up the survivor into 4 pieces. What the fuck? Now you have the arches falling. Because it can't hold. It will fall. Velma jumps onto her sword. And uses it like a surfboard down the fucking arc. What a fight. Brian. Eastern Eastern's secret martial arts don't have anything to show anymore. I saw kung fu movies a long time ago. Show me the one which stops an enemy's heart without touching him. It's not magic. If there really was skills like that, no one would trouble themselves. This is one of the tactics where you make the enemy feel hopeless. Cognate did that a long time ago. I will show you my secret skill. This is my last present to you. Holy shit. She bends her sword, and then in an instant, she turns her sword and her whole body into a fucking spinning blade. Holy shit. Like a big snake slithering. She goes for her feet and he jumps back. Use what is left of my power bit by bit and put it into the blade. This skill is slithering on the ground and trying to cut the legs, is it? I'm disappointed that your last skill is copying snakes. And you have the lady. Look at her sword. Oh my god, it looks like a spring. And release it in one burst. And that's what she does. She puts the sword, this spring sword, straight into the chest of Victor. Concentrating radical motion at one point like a drill. Ah! The chainmail will break. Holy shit. He starts bleeding from the chest, but I think he's like fucking constricts his chainmail type armor. And you can see her arm twists and breaks. Her entire right arm is broken. But not only that, does the sword break too. And they're shocked. Our honeymoon has ended. And he stabs her. That's where we're ending this chapter. What the fuck? This is a 9 out of 10. What the hell, man? I'm hoping we covered the full fight with these 3 chapters. I'm really, really hoping. We'll put this up for a second. We'll jump into 54. 53, if you're curious, 53 is called Last Gift. 54 is called... I'm going off Wiki because they're different names if I go off where I'm reading it from. If thou shalt shed those tears for me. So the battle might end this. Yeah, so if I look here, it says Human's Future, which both of them could be correct. We have a cover of Victor. You can see his sword going through Vilma. This is real defeat. Is it real that there is no regret or grudge? I don't even feel pain. You can see her arm got fully torn off. Did I die already? Arthur, escape. Oh, my love in Vilma. I won't give you to anyone else. Not your blood, body, soul, or anything. All mine forever. Ah! And he just starts laughing. Holy shit. The sun breaks the clouds and shines down on Victor. Ah! Ah! What's this strong light? Is this sunlight? Sunshine? It's hot. Still. I'm still alive. And she kicks the sword out of his hand, pulls the sword out of her own chest, then using her full body force, shoves Victor's sword into his chest. And when Victor is fucking like so in shock, and he's just spitting up blood, he starts falling back, and Velma goes for another blow, taking all the momentum and shoving it into the sword again. Holy fuck. And he falls down to the ground. Ugh. And she falls backwards. It's warm. I can see the blue sky. Wow, it's really blue. Spring came. Baron's prophecy became true. And Velma's here. Velma's laying in the sun. And fucking Arthur and Radha comes over with a cloak and puts it over her. Lord is the end. You chose humanity's path. Like in the past, when you destroy the old evils with deluge. Genesis chapter 6, it is said that God raised a flood to destroy a sin in humanity. Noah has a vision, made an ark, took his family and a couple of each species of animals, and escaped the deluge. It is said that present humans are their descendants. So this long winter was just to destroy remnants of the past. Kid, you like Noah for a new age? Noah, I don't know who that is. And Victor is just slowly dying here, spitting up blood in that. You bastard. Haruka wasn't. It's okay, let him talk. Vilma, when I think about you, feel so worried. The humans you believe in will never reward you for your fate. Victor. Vilma, now live in a loneliness that you can't share with anyone, and see humanity's future to the end. I want, if these tears are for me, if you still love me, don't ever cry. Don't show weakness to anyone. Got Radha. After all this fighting, they still love each other. What the fuck? You can see the ice starts breaking open. Escape to the shore! The sun warmness is breaking the ice, and you can see, as he says, live forever, Vilma. And you can see this ice actually swallow Victor whole. Holy shit. And Arthur pulls out a gun and shoots Vilma in the chest. You're right. He did it. He killed the vampire. Last of the old cognates. Vilma Fuchiri died like this. Huh. So you're sinking into the river. What? There should be some valuable artifacts in this casket. Ah, damn, only a crumpled mummy. What? Shut up. What the fuck? You can see just a hand, a wilted hand, grabs onto his face. All old weapons. Who said that there was going to be lots of treasure? Found something, Hill? Idiot. What are you doing? You can see in his hands Lance Hill's head. Yeah! It's fucking Vilma, or what will her name be now? Cesaril? They start running, and his hand gets cut off. Zombie! I died. I'm supposed to. My arm was torn. What happened? That's a very good question, what happened? And when she goes outside, she can see a rocket blasting off. And that's the end of this chapter. We have one more chapter. I'm saying right now, I have no fucking clue what's going on anymore. Victor's dead. Humans survive. They killed Velma anyways. But then Velma resurrects in this tomb years and years later. I don't know what's happening. We are looking at Vilma's memory. So from her perspective, she died, and then suddenly she just wakes in this tomb. It could be possible they found her body and put it away, like sealed it away. And she wasn't fully dead, she just went into hibernation. Like that was her, like he was saying how he slowly transformed into that lizard creature. Maybe this was her hibernation of sleep. That'd be my only guess. I'm giving this an 8.5 out of 10. We're going to jump into the final chapter we're picking up this time around. Called I Learned from the wiki. Or Star City if you look at where I'm reading. Yeah, so. Yeah, so I Learned, or Star City, however you want to say it. And you see the rocket blasting off. A light is going up sky high. And it's been a long while to see a full starry night. I thought my consciousness was cloudy, but my arms react faithful on instinct to hunt game. Wait, it's me, Velma. Radha picked me up from the river when I was in sudden animation. He treated me. Hoped for my recovery and then harbored me in a tomb. That right arm, I don't know. It healed naturally. I couldn't explain it at the time, but I acquired a super recovery ability. It looked like the suspended animation operated the same as the second altered shock, like Victor told me. It became warm. The ice age passed, but the sea is rising day by day. It's a bloody shelter, and the place where you fought are all underwater. How is Arthur? Please don't hold a grudge against him. He had to shoot you as a leader. It was his order to take care of you after that. No, I don't hate him or anything. Star City, later to become Scrapyard City. Damn, so this is way before Alita still. Arthur built a city on the remains of the West ruin with the sole purpose of launching rockets. According to the new calendar that Arthur established, it is now 173. It is based on the launch of Sputnik. Yeah, we are reading this. I was reading this way back. We every so often he puts a fucking paragraph and paragraphs of just lore, and it's just dumping lore, and I was like, what the fuck? Now we're actually getting it. Artificial satellites by human. Launching rockets, and they will build colonies on other planets someday. Sounds like a dream, but they gave hope to the people and united them. It became a strong motivational power in recovery. It was all supported by Marin's prophecy. Marin was converted with expanded functions. I'm guessing Marin is the source of the fucking hive colony that the fucking bastard that has like 4 brain chips has. But Buddy, whatever his name is, right? It moved to the central tower. So it was named the Malcondex. Yep, there is. I didn't read long. I should have read a little more. As I heard, that is it. It is still working. Bang bang. Gah. Mr. Arthur shot his rifle, and the evil vampire couple was defeated. Welcome home, grandfather. This lady is. Sorry, Velma. Don't worry. There's no information about Cognance on public record. The events are told as fairy tales. When I heard about that, felt really good. Rather good. No matter the excuse, I betrayed and killed my beloved husband. It is better people forgot about me than they treat me as a hero. And there's a giant statue of Arthur. Oh, we can actually see Arthur. In a van. Arthur, you became a respectable man. I have no regrets anymore. Someone pulls out a gun to shoot Arthur. Velma is nearby and fucking cuts his hand off. You can see the gun go off. Oh, it doesn't cut off his whole hand, just hits his hand. And his gun shoots down. Protect Mr. Arthur. Catch him. I thought I had no regrets anymore. Seeing the attempted assassination of Arthur with my own eyes changed my mind. I can die anytime I choose. I decided to name myself Chin-Chi and protect him from the shadows. One day I had a strange experience. When I was surrounded by a few assassins and got fired upon by machine guns, I felt like time stopped. I felt everything there became like a part of my body. Enemy unconsciousness, movements, flow of air, molecules, and the aim of the guns, shrapnel patterns. Fuck me. The directions of bullets. I even could see the mouse's movement under shadow. This is the start of her movement, right? What the fuck is it called? The moveset that Alita uses, right? This is the Mars combat. Her finding out about it. Beating guys, and you can see she cut up everyone here. Beating guys, martial arts. I have an advantage from experience, and now I just got an extrasensory perception. I won't lose to even unpredictable elements anymore. This is almost like Future Sight in One Piece. But it is so ironic. The invincible state that I wanted so much. I got it when I already lost everything. The new ability I got would be developed as the 8-block Death Gate array later. 5 years later, Wilder died. He was 71. Lots of sons and grandchildren cared about him, so he might die. He might be happy. There were great technicians and politicians from Wilder's family, and I was staying at the orphanage and school. Kamatika, that Ryder's granddaughter, Susilo, managed. I tried to earn my livelihood by opening a martial arts school. She could see the future of him touching her ass. You have nice ass. And her cutting it off his head. We didn't do anything yet. Please, teach us. Sensei, please teach us. but quick-tempered and tend to kill rude students right away, so adults were afraid to come. It was only kids who couldn't pay the monthly fee who stayed. Arthur was really a hero who revived civilizations, but his way was so cruel and cold. He would be remembered as a dictator. Stop the pointless SD. No space ambitions. No space fascism. Fuck rocket. People complained. Complaints increased as the population rose. Demonstrations for demanding the fair distribution of oil shifted to the anti-cosmic development movement. I put aside right or wrong. My actions and I just continue killing terrorists and protecting Arthur. 10 years passed like that. The pivotal point of the space colony plan, the original type orbital elevator, was completed. But in 198, transient celebration passed. Experimentation of death. People found out about the experiments on human beings for artificial hibernation for space flight caused many deaths. The uprising turned the protest marches into a horrible and senseless mob, and civil war started. God damn, we're getting like the full history. I'm only halfway through. This is a long fucking chapter. I have no problem taking a shower after this. I thought maybe we'll go through these 3 chapters really quick. And then because I like when my hair dries so long. What I'll do is probably have this render. If I do have my hair so dry, I will probably I'll upload this and do, like, schedule it. See Velma, or whatever her now name is, just killing a bunch of people. Please take care of my son. Hey, your dad is amazing. For again so many police forces. This baby will be known as Tiger in the Mars colony later. He was the one that created the bias of Panzerkunst. Even I couldn't have known that at that time. When I came back, Kamatika was burning. What the hell? Sensei, we're really sorry. These idiots are survivors from my martial arts school. Hung Zhang Kiao, Ying Ti Kung Zhang Tan, Chuang So. We tried really hard, but we couldn't stop the enemies. But don't worry, the children and staff have already escaped safely. They were far from having full mastership conferred, but they passed each of their skills to future generations. She slapped all them greenhorns. Are you all right, Susaria? They burned it just because my husband is a technician at Central. He has nothing to do with human experiments. Say it's okay like this, Arthur. At least the future that I killed Victor and entrusted to you is not like this. I love moments like this. Susura, please take care of this baby. Is this baby your secret child, Sensei? No! And they all just fucking get hit into the wall. I don't like those kinds of jokes. And we can see the Malcondex start being made. The fucking space colony. I went to meet Arthur on the station in outer space. I was waiting for you. Your looks haven't aged at all. You're as beautiful as before. You do look aged. Painfully. Look at this. Humankind will expand its territory from now on. And this is the model of the orbital elevator in the future. The T form is my idea. Humankind will go to space from here. I'm too old to see this finish, but even if I die, Malkandek and official DOMs will continue this plan for the next few centuries. You carry your great project through, but you're too eager for success. Space colonization won't be too far after redeveloping Earth, right? Too late. Humankind will really die out if another planetoid hits Earth again. Space colonization is not just a little boy's dream or hope. Tough choice, bloody survival. It has to be a huge human movement with all our lives. Human existence is top priority, more than individual lives, freedom, love, or democracy. I've been thinking about the more than anyone. And on top of all, I have learned from Victor and Velma, from you guys, to sacrifice a loved one for humans' existence is a sense I'm a son of you two. And this shocks Velma, the words he just said. What the cruel thing. Words can't change anything, even if you try. Your son only believes in power. The space colonizing period needs total governance, but maybe not ideal, but maybe my idea is not perfect. So I will give this to you. This hollow memory has a quantum program named Fata Morgana. It has equal administration authority as my key. It is the quantum encoding. It is impossible to copy it. To say it simply, if you use it, it is possible to destroy Malkandex completely. Damn, so we have the fucking ace in the hole. What do you want me to do with this? Malkandex is just a machine that doesn't have a will or senses of value. It reacts on human perception and outputs the future or past information on a quantum level. Malkandex doesn't decide the future. Human perception restricts and the possibilities, and this action decides the future. The future will also change because of fools. The strongest vampire who lives forever, Velma. I appoint you to be the guardian of humankind. When you conclude that we need this past judgment, carry out the last order. Fuck me, this is why it's called last order. This is the reason. Ugh. I love that. That's the biggest thing is I've been writing stuff. I'll say right now, I'm only like 2 chapters into the book. And I'm probably like a year or 2 away from finishing this. I know, because I can't write too much at once. Never been able to. Been doing this for like a month. Got 2 chapters. That's because I did 2 chapters in like a week and a half, and then haven't written because I'm still trying to figure out how to do it perfectly. I had the same idea where I don't think the name of the book that I'm writing will come to fruition until either more than halfway through the series or at the very end of the series, the end of the book. But fuck me, that's what the last order is. Phew. Thank God my job is finally finished. And die without worrying. I also have something for you. It is not a bomb. And see... Oh! It was for Victor's legacy. That rather was keeping it at the mausoleum. And he says, good. It's the other half of Haruku's flute. he had the other half with him constantly. Haruka. I wonder if Haruka didn't die, Arthur would have a different world. A few months later, Space Calendar 191, at the end of the year, Arthur Farrell ended his eventful life in old age. He remained throughout his lifetime as a single and never had a child. Okay, one extra thing down here. Candle life file. In a sense, I am a son of you. And Alita punch him. Well, I don't like that kind of joke. Sorry. And that's the end of the chapter. I hope you enjoyed the Bloodfest. I know I did. See, that's the thing. I will say right now with writing, I would love to just do like a manga. But I can't draw. And I got a idea where my story will go. I don't have the full picture. My biggest thing with writing is I was gonna write lore for this book, but I got stuck in just writing lore, and I was like, I started listening to different people who wrote books, and they're like, just write, and you can build the lore around that, or use the lore you've already built and build it around what you're writing. And that's what I've been doing, whenever I have time. I can actually, like, I'm right now, I think I know how I want chapter 3 to go. But I don't know exactly how much I want to show off. Because I don't want to show off too much. Ugh. But I think chapter 4 and 5 are already planned out fully. It's chapter 3 I'm having problems with. Otherwise, I'm giving this a 10 out of 10. We got the why we know why this is called Last Order. Also, if you're curious, that's the big thing I've been working on the side. I will do an official video talking about it when I'm about halfway through the book. Like I said, I'm only like 2 chapters in, so. And then I will eventually need someone to read through it and see how it is, or read sections of it and see how it holds up. Because I'm an idiot. I'm a complete idiot, but this story that I'm writing is something I've been thinking about for like my entire life. I eventually wanted to write it if I had the time, and hopefully tomorrow I'll have enough time to write the next chapter, at least start writing it, because I got an idea how I need to start the chapter. I just don't know how. I know how to end the chapter, I just don't know the middle section. I have ideas, but I need to write. So if you get nothing tomorrow, or just one video, that's why I'm writing. That's a promise. I'm saying right now, these 3 chapters are fucking amazing. Next time we're picking up fucking 56. I just skipped real quick just to see. It looks like we're back to the present. I think we're done with entirely to the flashback. Which is good. Which is really good to know. So we're done with the flashback with those 3. With Velma, or Cecil. We see why this is called Last Order. Bella Angel Alita Last Order. We now know how to destroy or delete the Malkindex, which is great to know. They now have the key. There's no way to copy it. There's no way to get rid of it, which makes sense why they could get into the Malkindex. Also, Serial finding out she has superhuman healing makes sense why she survived and was able to just walk away from the morgue that day. There's a bunch. We got a bunch of information, and like we got the actual them showing off actually how they do the years in this world. That's something I think I've written in my book. I don't think I've written down the year. Actually, no, I have. I just haven't said how it's done yet, which is fine. Whatever. Sorry, I'm thinking about my book. It's one of the things I really want to get more written to, but I really am stuck somewhere. Okay, okay, so we got Victor's fight entirely done. Victor being killed, humanity surviving, then them sealing Vilma away to be healed, and then seeing Arthur's like tyrannical rule over the country to get human to space travel, because if another entity hits Earth, there's no way humanity will survive again. Type of stuff. As far as we know, Vilma is the final vampire. And I don't think she would ever turn someone at this point. Other than that, yeah, next time we'll pick up volume 10, Angel Goes Nova, and we'll do 56, 57, 58. I do like the next title of the next chapter, which is Flawn is Fate, which means we're getting fucking, what is his name? I can't think of his name now. Destinova. We're getting fucking Nova again. Yeah, so there are 19 volumes in this. We're hitting number 10. So we're about halfway through, and we're doing something special. A little more than halfway through. We'll be halfway through after, a little more halfway through than when we pick up 10. So that's why we're doing something special next time for volume 10. It's going to take longer to record and do. It's going to be probably the longest Battle Angel Alita section we have. That's if there's not a ton of pages for these later on chapters. Oh, I got a question for you guys. I see it here because it's inside the phases. What the hell is the omnibus volume list? Is that just for... I wonder what that's for. Because it comes out between and during the last two volumes of Last Orders. Oh, is that just the volumes of this? I think it is, right? 75 to... Yeah, this is just how the volumes get published, I'm guessing. It has to be. I'm guessing that's how the Last Order got put into volumes. Otherwise, we're getting closer to getting to Mars Chronicle. We're still a while off, but still, we are getting closer and closer every time. This is actually a lot shorter than I thought it would be. So like I said, we'll pick up volume 10 next time. 3 more chapters. It will be longer because I have something special planned. It might be the longest Battle Angel Alita chapter. Also, going off my book that I was just talking a little bit about, I will, like I said, talk more about later. Hopefully I can write at least chapter 3 tomorrow, because then I'll be back on track to be able to write every week. Been stuck. That's also why I love reading these and reviewing these, is it's giving me more tips and like kind of ideas. Battle Angel Alita is one of them. I don't know how much I'm gonna actually improve with it, but still. If you guys like the video, If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, recommend subscribing to the channel. Keep a lot of content. Otherwise, this has been Miss Grizz again, signing off. Have a good morning, have a good afternoon, have a good night. Wherever you are, just have a good day. Hopefully I see you guys next video, and peace.